What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, just another PokeTuber coach of the coach of your Piedmont Triad Kickers, coming at you today with week 5 of season 1 of the UCDL. I wanted to read that in order, so that explains the little noise you just heard. But anyway, week 5, season 1. It's god dang, I can't get my words out today, man. Week 5, season 1 UCDL. Today we are taking on Matt. He's the coach of the Pittsburgh Double Shocks. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, has a pretty threatening team, which consists of Palafin, Glowking, Kyurem, Blastoise, Rabombi. He has his own Ogerpon, the Cornerstone version, so this dude has good taste, clearly. He has the Sandy Shocks, the Moltres, the Klefki, the Houndstone, and last but not least, the Palmy. You love to see it, you love to see it. So personally, I'm expecting. So it kind of, I don't. Okay, so people typically don't leave their Palafins at home, but if we're being honest, one reason Palafin was even considered maybe usable in OU is because Ogerpon Wellspring exists. Like it more or less checks it. Not really, but it kind of does. Like we can't just. Like if the jet punch is so obvious, we can always go into it. But let's say it's like a banded CC, for example, right? We do not appreciate those. So depending on the set, I feel like he could maybe bring Palafin. I think he'll bring his Rabombi because we don't have TERA, so Rabombi could be good for maybe good for speed, or if not Rabombi, I could also see like Glowking. I don't think he brings both. Like that, I don't know why. I just have the feeling he doesn't bring both. I think he's going to bring his Moltres. Moltres is kind of the only mon he has for Cinderace. Actually, it's literally the only mon he has for. I mean, I guess you have Palafin, but like, do you want to risk getting Will-O-Wisp? I don't think so. So I think he brings Palafin. I think he brings Moltres. Probably defensive Moltres to help with like Cinderace and Zapdos. I think he brings his Kyurem. I think we're going to see Blastoids because bro, we have a Ting Lu and a Spidops. So if bro does not respect the hazards, I mean, hey, it is what it is. So Palafin, Blastoids, Kyurem, Moltres. Probably brings Sandy Shocks because this version of his team is really weak to Brachialeke. I hope he doesn't bring Sandy Shocks, but if he brings it, it makes sense. And to round out his team, I could honestly see anything besides Houndstone. Like Klefki could come to set screens. Ogerpon can come here to be annoying with the sturdy and how they could interact with Ting Lu and Hornleech and stuff like that. Bobby could maybe come for like speed control, albeit offensively is probably not going to provide the most value. And I could even see maybe Glowking coming because maybe you want to set Snow for your Kyurem because the main way I hit it with my team is physical attackers. So, I could see a little bit of anything coming. To combat this team, first and foremost, I decided I'm going to bring Peter Parker, the Spidops, who's rocking his Custap Berry. Stake out for the ability, max HP, max defense. We're missing the 4 attack, but I don't know why. Okay, it says 0 attack IVs, which is wild because we're a whole Spidops, but we definitely have 4 attack EVs, bro. Trust me. And we have all our IVs. Trust me, all 31 of them. We have Sticky Web, Spikes, Endure, and Memento. So ideally, I want to get up webs. Spikes can help with chip on certain things, but ideally we just want to get up webs, and if we're in a position where we can click Endure, we're just going to Endure Memento out into a potential setup sweeper. This guy's only job is to get up webs this week, and like I said, Endure and Memento into a setup sweeper. But yeah, that is Spidops. Next on the team roster, we have the one, the only, Moche, the Pecharunt. And speaking of setup sweepers, Pecharunt, rocking Life Orb, Poison Puppeteer for the ability, 168 HP, 252 special attack, 88 speed, modest nature with Malignant Chain, Shadow Ball, Recover, and Nasty Plot. At +2, we do unholy levels of damage to everything on this freaking team. It is kind of not even funny. And if we get webs up, we'll also have the speed advantage. So between Nasty Plot, Recover, Shadow Ball, Malignant Chain, this mon could honestly put in a lot of work. We just really have to, 1, get the freaking webs up, and then 2, just got a Nasty Plot, and then this thing puts in like super work. Because first of all, we can spin block Blastoids, and if it's not like AV or Spadef invested, there's a really good chance a +2 Malignant Chain just one-shots it. That's the main reason we have Life Orb, so we can one-shot things, because there's a lot of things we don't actually one-shot at +2, but the Life Orb gives us just enough boost to make that happen. So that's why we're running this set. So yeah, that is Pecharunt, mainly here to be a spin blocker who can also be a setup sweeper. Next on the team roster, we have the one, the only, Thunderbird, the Zapdos, who I keep forgetting to nickname Thunderbird. I be realizing this when I watch my battles back. One day I'm gonna remember to nickname this guy Thunderbird. I just keep forgetting because I just assume his name was already Thunderbird, but it's not. So he is also rocking his Life Orb, Defiant for the ability, 252 attack, 40 special attack, 216 speed, naive nature with close combat, Brave Bird knockoff, and ancient power. So this Mon just clicks to my opponent's team. His only swap in is Moltres, who, after a Brave Bird into Ancient Power, should knock it out, and we're also speed creeping the Moltres. Because that's like, cause I'm expecting it to be like a defensive Moltres. So yeah, Brave Bird into Ancient Power should knock him out. He kind of needs to be defensive because of like Cinderace, this thing, and like another Mon we're going to be talking about later on. We have knockoff for things like the Glow King. If it's not defensive, there's a good chance it just knocks him out. CC should always knock out the Kyurem. Brave Bird should always knock out the Rabombi. Shocks more than likely gets knocked out by CC. Same for Ogerpon if his sturdy's broken. The only things we don't cleanly one-shot are like the Klefki and the Klefki, Blastoids, and Palafin, but that's why we get chip on stuff throughout the game and then try to sweep with this guy later in the game. So yeah, that is Zapdos. Next on the team roster, we have the one, the only Static Shock. He's, you know, rocking his heavy duty boots. Transistor for the ability. I'm not gonna lie, Transistor is such like a cool word to say. I don't know why I like saying it so much. Ignore the TERA type. We can't TERA in this league. 148 HP, max attack, 108 special attack. This says naughty nature because I forgot to actually no, I think we're supposed to be naughty. So yeah, we're definitely a naughty Regieleki with Thunderbolt, Explosion, Volt Switch, and Rapid Spin. Thunderbolt should already be able to kill freaking Blastoids, Moltres, and freaking Palafin. So we have Explosion because if he tries to go Glow King or Shocks on us, depending on the investment, there's a good chance we can just knock them out. We have Volt Switch for pivoting, and then like I said, this guy is my spinner, so we have Rapid Spin so we can remove hazards. So yeah, that is Static Shock. Next on the team roster is another setup sweeper we have in the form of Pebbles, the Ogerpon Wellspring, who's going to be rocking her Wellspring Mask, Water Absorb for the ability, Max Attack, Force Speed F, Max Speed, Jolly Nature, because we have to speed creep their Ogerpon, who speed ties us so we can't waste any speed. We have Ivy Cudgel, Horn Leech, Brick Break, and Sword Stance. Brick Break is here because, you know, Clefty could set screens. And at +2, we should still be able to one-shot the Kyurem, as long as they're not, like, max HP, max defense for some reason. And then Ivy Cudgel and Horn Leech literally clicks into everything else on the team. Not really much more needs to be said there. But yeah, that's Ogerpon. Next on the team roster, we have the one, the only, last but not least, the team mascot himself. Lola, well, herself, Lola, Cinderace rocking her Lumberry. I don't think my opponent is going to bring hazards against us, so I think we can get away with just running like Lumberry this week. Libero for the ability, max attack, 72 defense, 184 speed with Pyroball, low kick, sucker punch, and U-turn. We're running defense. So the EVs we were able to save, we just put into defense because, let's be real, freaking Palafin's going to probably try to jet punch us. And we're not scared of Rabombi hitting us with anything, so I didn't see the reason to run freaking Spadef investment. We have low kick for like the, Blastoids, Kyurem. We can hit both of them with this. Sucker punch, for priority. For the most part, we can click Powerball into everything on this team outside of the Moltres and the Palafin. Palafin, we just, sucker punch. And then Moltres, either we click Powerball or just click U-turn. We have the Lumberry because I actually don't want to burn myself. But, if it happens, it happens. We have a Lumberry. It is what it is. But yeah, guys, that is the team. I think I said everything to be said, so without further ado, let's get into the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, Matt. Hopefully this battle is a banger. All right, we are connected with our opponent, Matt, and he has brought, so no Slowking. That's awesome. No. Okay. I actually like this. I like this a lot. So he did bring Palafin. He also brought Blastoids. He brought Kyurem. He brought the Ogerpon Cornerstone, Moltres, and he also brought Sandy Shocks. Okay. So most of this is within what we expected. So we're gonna lead this guy. The only lead we don't there's two leads we don't whip. I guess half this team is our leads we don't want to see. Hopefully he just leads the Palafin. Hopefully he just leads Palafin and we get up Webs turn 1. If not, yeah, we'll see. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, Matt. If he leads Moltres, that's annoying. If he leads... I mean, do we need the hazards, or do we just... Okay, so... Okay. Wait a second, I just thought about something. I didn't change... I get the feeling I didn't change Memento on this thing. I get the feeling we didn't change Memento on this thing, but to be fair, my opponent told me something before the game that it kind of balances itself out, but I get the feeling we didn't change Memento. Oh, we did change Memento! Okay. So Sticky Web goes up first. Honestly, now that I think about it, couldn't we have just led our Ogre Pawn and clicked Swords Dance? I just thought about that. Nothing on this team is outspeeding me, and at the most, he forces a speed tie with his Ogre Pawn. Okay. I could save this. I could very well save this. I think we go into Sandy Shock. Not Sandy Shocks, but Radioleke. Oh wait, I'm so stupid. I just remembered we're naive. We're about to die. We're about to die. If he clicks the... Yeah, we're dead. I forgot all about the aim. I forgot where... Oh, okay. Oh, he burnt us. I mean, clearly he's not going to stay in, right? So what I think we do, we rapid spin on the incoming Sandy Shocks. I don't think you stay in and let me kill this, do you? I mean, if he does, I mean, okay. I'll be surprised. Okay. So we see Sandy Shocks come in, right? Yep. And we're just gonna rapid spin and hopefully Explosion kills this thing. So he's basically at boost, he's, oh, special attack? Okay. Jeez, that did nothing. But I think now we just... Yeah, we just click Explosion, right? Please. It's probably not gonna get the kill, but you know, it would be nice. Yeah, we would have to be normal gem. If he sets his own hazards, that could be annoying. Yep, he does. That's annoying, but it is what it is. Do we just go into U and click Close Combat? I think we go into U and just click Close Combat. We could also go into this and just click, we could click Endure Memento. Let me think. I want to get a spike up so I can break that whatchamacallit things. I want to get a spike up so I can break that thing's, yeah, let's get a spike up. Let's get a spike up. Yeah, we're absolutely in range of a, whatchamacallit though. But let's... Cause I think we have to be at least at 25. Hold on. Before I mess up my own strat, let me double check. Custapberry. Cerebi. Custapberry. Okay, I have to be at a quarter of my health. And I'm no mathematician, but I'm pretty sure a quarter of 324 is probably closer to 80 than it is 160, so we're gonna click Endure right here. I'm pretty sure they're gonna just... Okay. Now, if they go into Blastoids, if they go Blastoids here, we just Memento out into... Wait, hold up. It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. It does not work that way. It does not work that way. How did I think about it? It actually does not work that way. So, we're in a tough predicament. If we see his Ogerpon come out... Okay, so if we see anything but Blastoise, we're clicking Spikes. If we see... God dang it. I hope he doesn't go into Blastoise, though. The more I think about it... Okay, it's Palafin. Alright. I think we just click... We just click Spikes, right? But if he Jet Punches us, we're dead. But I mean, are you going to Jet Punch this thing? Yep, he is. Why'd I even ask? Of course he is. Of course he is. Okay. We go into this and click Swords Dance, I think. Let me see. The only thing he can click into us is... Let me see. Ogerpon, Palafin. Palafin Hero. Close Combat. If you even have it. The only way Close Combat ever kills is if you're Banded. Which we know you're not, so we're going to click Swords Dance here. If he is Scarfed... Oh, he has this thing. So what are the odds he's Choppleberry? So here's the thing. He has to be... If he's not Chopple or max HP, he's Chopple, of course. Alright, we should have scouted for that. That's my fault. We're gonna die. We're going to die. We are going to absolutely die. We should have scouted for that. That is my fault. We kind of just have no Pokemon left at this point, so... Whew, okay. We are running out of Pokemon very, very fast. And we don't know if Moltres is Scarfed or not yet, either. We're in a very tough situation. Yeah, we're in a tough situation. We really needed Ogerpon. I should have scouted for the Chopple, bro. That's all on me. This is going about as bad as it could. Do we just have to go into you and click... I think we just have to go into you and click Brayford. And just hope. Because let me see... Kyurem... Can we kill this thing with Brayford? Do I necessarily have to click CC here? The answer is... It's a really good chance we kill you. Please don't just... Okay. I really don't see how we... This is tough. We really needed Ogerpon. And if they go Blastoise, we're just screwed. Super duper screwed. I needed to keep Ogerpon alive. That's my if I lose, that's because of that, and that's my fault, bro. We played like crap up to this point. The best thing we could maybe do is just try to kill Moltres if it comes out. Yeah. Let me see. Is there? Okay. If he is, let me see, bro. Let's say hypothetically, he is an offensive Moltres. We still don't kill this dude, bro. Okay. We have to think about the rest of the team too. I think getting them in range of... Okay, because who do we switch out into? I think we just have to click this. And he is scarfed. Okay, yeah, we just lose. I'm so sorry, guys, for this pitiful performance. Like, that's the only way I can describe this game. Like, it was just a pitiful performance. And that's kind of just all there is to it, man. All there is to it. Kind of wish we would have ran player up on our guy instead, but we played ourselves into this position, and we're just, you know, it's what we're, it's, you know, it is what it is, right? I'm trying to think if there's any conceivable way we can win. Bro, I really don't think we can do it. I think what we have to do is go into Petulant. But the issue with Petulant, you're probably not taking 2 air slashes. Yeah, all I can say is I prepped poorly for this game, and he really deserves this win. I really wish I would have brought the team lead. Really wish I would have brought my team lead. So, if he's modest, he does not 2-shot us, actually. Let me see. We're at... But how much damage are we doing to him? I think we click recover. What? Wait, so who's he gonna go into? Blastoise? Wait a second. Wait a second. Dang, I should have nasty plotted. Wait. Is he Shell Smash or Mirror Herb? I mean, either way, we have to do this to try to win. Earthquake? Okay. So he did 100. Do we just Malignant Chain and hope we don't die? Yeah, I guess so. Flip turn. We could have just clicked recover that turn. Alright. We're getting trolled. We're getting trolled. If we're lucky, maybe we see... I mean, we'll probably see the Ogerpon, right? I wish I... Oh, Sandy Shocks. Okay. Bro, I really wish I would have clicked recover. If I clicked recover, we would be in such a good position right now. If I clicked recover, we'd be in such a good position right now. Moltres comes back. We're definitely in. Bro, see, that's what I mean. I wish we would have just clicked recover. We would be out of range of air slash right now. Or worse, flamethrower. That definitely kills us. Brother, I wish we would have clicked air slash. Not air slash, but recover. I wish we would have clicked recover on the Blastoids. If we would have clicked recover, we'd be probably in position to win. Okay, is there anything we could do to try to win anyway? I guess? So bro, this is crap. I wish we would have clicked recover. I really wish we would have clicked recover. I really wish we would have clicked recover. I really wish we would have clicked recover. We really needed to lock in there. We just clicked Malignant Chain, I guess. That's kind of all we got. Scorching Sands. Of course they have that move. Of course they do. Of course. We needed to click recover on the Blastoids. I don't know why I played this game so badly. I don't know, bro. It's really no excuse for this. I'm just too in my head right now. We played this game poorly, about as poorly as we could have. And all I can say is I apologize for the performance, because you guys deserve better than that. We have to click Sucker Punch here, like we just have no choice. If we get Flame Bodied, we just get Flame Body. We're not doing significant damage to this thing, bro. I really needed to, whatchamacallit? He's a punk. Not really, but I really needed to recover with the, because I think we live a freaking Scorching Sands if we're healthy enough. I think we actually live one if we're healthy enough. If we had high jump kick, we could have killed this thing probably from right here, but we don't have that. We have low kick, which probably doesn't get the job done, but I don't know. You seem kind of spadef. Like, we really needed, like, my misplay was definitely letting, Ogerpon die. Because if I would have kept Ogerpon around, it would have at least put, more pressure on him. But we also didn't bring the right Ogerpon set, because I feel like, knowing that he's Scarf, he would have needed to be, like, Trailblazing too, but that's not what we had. All in all, all I can say is bro just prep better, and that's all there is to it. We can't even be upset. GG's to my opponent, man. We just gotta bounce back from this one next week. GG's. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.